Dearest soul, if these words have resonated with you, do not doubt you were chosen to hear them. This letter is not just any text, nor is it a digital accident. It is a message that was written long ago, on a plane beyond human time. Today, she simply found her way to you. You have been guided here because there is something your heart needs to remember, and even if the mind doesn't yet understand, the soul already knows. She recognizes this energy, the energy of Vishnu, the energy of preservation, wisdom, and divine order that always works in silence, restoring what seemed lost. So before continuing, take a deep breath. Feel the air slowly entering, filling your chest, and then gently exiting. While you do this, imagine a golden light surrounding you. Soft, warm, vibrant. This light is the presence of Vishnu enveloping you now. You've been feeling the weight of time, haven't you? As if the world were demanding more than you could offer. It's as if people have drifted apart, and faith has become harder to maintain. But Vishnu wants to tell you something very simple. I never left you. You just drifted a little away from the memory that I was always here. Human life is intense. It drags you in different directions, makes you believe that everything depends on effort, strength, and control. But the truth is that what is divine does not need to be forced. It only needs to be accepted. And that's what Vishnu wants you to understand. You are entering a new phase, and this phase will not be conquered through struggle, but through trust. What is to come will be revealed to you in due time, and all he asks is that your heart be open. As you read these words, perhaps something inside you will stir. An old memory, a feeling that seemed to have been forgotten, a hope that is rekindled once more. That's your soul responding to the call. Vishnu watched you silently for a long time. He saw you trying to keep the faith when everything seemed to be falling apart. I saw you smile even when your heart ached. I saw you give love even when you didn't receive it in return. And that is precisely why you were chosen to hear this letter. Because the world tries to extinguish pure souls, but Vishnu himself restores, and he will restore yours. He wants you to know that nothing that happened to you was a loss. The delays, the missed connections, the waiting, the silences, it was all part of the same design, a design that only he could see from above. While you saw fragments, Vishnu saw the whole, and everything was never out of place. Each tear that fell was a seed. Every pain that remained was a preparation, and every time you thought, I can't take it anymore, the divine whispered, just hold on a little longer, because the purpose is about to be born. And now, the time has come. The harvest begins here, and this letter is the first sign of that. Vishnu is asking you for only one thing: trust. Even when there is no clarity, even when fear tries to take over, even when it seems like we've lost our way. He wants you to know the path is never lost. It only changes shape. You're not being led astray, you're being redirected. You're not late, you're being prepared. You are not alone, you are being guided. All you need to do now is breathe and accept the movement. The old cycle is over, and the new begins within you. You might be wondering, why me? Why did this message reach me today? And Vishnu replies, because you asked. She pleaded silently. She pleaded in her thoughts. She pleaded in prayer. She pleaded with tears. I heard every single one of them. And now I answer. You may not even remember the request, but the universe doesn't forget. Prayers are not lost. They simply wait for the right moment to bloom, and the right time is now. Write in the comments, I received the letter from Vishnu. Write as if you were signing a pact. Write as if you are saying, I accept the divine plan. Because when you write, you anchor the vibration of this message in the physical world. And what is anchored in faith manifests itself. Feel the energy shifting as you write. You may notice your body feeling lighter, your mind calmer, and your air more subtle. This is not imagination. It is Vishnu's touch confirming that he has found you. This letter is not intended to promise you a life without challenges. She comes to remind you that challenges are not punishments. They are refinements. They don't come to destroy you, but to reveal the strength you already possess. And Vishnu wants you to know, nothing that is true will be taken from you. The right people will stay, the right opportunities will come along, and the right blessings will manifest in the perfect rhythm of the universe. You don't need to rush, just trust. Because divine timing is never late. As this letter ends, the air around you changes. You feel an almost inexplicable serenity, as if the whole world had fallen silent for a moment. It is his presence confirming it. You were chosen to hear this. And now, he asks you to continue. There is more to be revealed, more words to be said, more truths to remember. But for now, just breathe and allow this energy to stay with you. She will accompany you, protect you, and guide you. You don't need to look for Vishnu. He has already found you. Dearest soul, if you've made it this far, it's because your energy has been touched. And it's not just reading, it's an encounter. These words are traversing dimensions, and each phrase carries the sound of divine love that has always accompanied you. You may not hear the voice, but the heart recognizes the vibration. It is I, Vishnu, and this is the continuation of my letter to you. For a long time, you believed that life was punishing you. The losses, the setbacks, the disappointments, the silence, it all seemed too unfair. But I want to reveal something to you that the world rarely understands. Suffering never comes to destroy. It comes to awaken. When a flower needs to grow, the soil needs to be broken up. The same is true of the soul. Sometimes I need to allow the ground in your life to break up so that the seed of purpose can sprout. If I had made you comfortable, you would have stopped. If I had given you everything in the time you wanted, you would have lost the essence. That's why I remained silent. That's why I waited. Because waiting has changed you, and the transformation prepared you. Now finally, you are ready to understand what previously only caused pain. Pain was the teacher, and patience was the key. And you, even tired, even wounded, stayed. And that is why I chose you. I saw when you held back tears so as not to worry anyone. I saw when you smiled in the midst of your loss. I saw when fear tried to stop you, but you took another step. These invisible steps, which no one applauds, are the ones that touch the sky the most, because true faith doesn't shout. It remains silent but steadfast, and you stayed. Therefore, the entire universe began to move in his favor again. The winds are changing. The gears of destiny are realigning. And what was once a blockage begins to dissolve. You may not see it yet, but the invisible is at work. And that is why I brought you this message, so that you don't give up now. The moment when the path seems most confusing is the instant before the turning point. When the soul reaches its limit, the light begins to shine through, and you are exactly at that point, the point where the old fades away so that the new can be born. Therefore, everything seems unstable. It is life being rewritten by me, line by line, with more wisdom and more love. And this time nothing will be the same, because this time you're not trying to control the plan, you're trusting it. Now I want to tell you something profoundly true. There is nothing wrong with you, neither in their stumbles, nor in their pauses, nor in their fears. Every apparent weakness was part of the spiritual training. I prepared you through pain, because only souls shaped by suffering are capable of carrying the light with humility. The world admires the strong, but I choose the sensitive, those who cry and yet still believe, those who fall, and even without understanding, continue on. These are the souls that I use to heal other souls, and you are one of them. Now take a deep breath and place your hand over your heart. Feel the rhythm. This pulse is the sound of eternity within you. I'm there. Between every beat, I've never been far away. I want you to stop doubting your connection. You don't need to see the divine with your eyes. You need to feel it with your heart. And you feel it now, don't you? That gentle warmth, that sudden calm, that shiver that runs down the skin. It's me confirming my presence never left. In the coming days, you will begin to understand everything you didn't understand before. The pieces will fall into place, and the questions that have been haunting you will dissolve on their own. You will look to the past, and instead of pain, you will feel gratitude, because now you will see the plan, not just the suffering. And when that happens, you'll know that the miracle wasn't what you expected. The miracle was the person you've become. Everything that is about to happen in your life is the result of a spiritual decision. You chose to keep trusting, even when the path grew dark, and that is the faith that moves worlds, not the faith that demands guarantees, but the faith that walks even without seeing the ground. And that is why the ground is now beginning to firm up beneath your feet. Vishnu is restoring everything that seemed lost. Relationships will be healed, dreams will be rekindled, opportunities that seemed dead will come back to life, but above all, your peace will be restored. Peace is the first sign that the divine is at work, and that peace is coming. Now write in the comments, "I trust in the will of Vishnu." Write not as one who repeats words, but as one who gives one's heart. Each letter will be a spiritual key opening invisible gates on your path. This is how the divine works, not with formulas, but with vibration. And the vibration of confidence is the most powerful of all. When you write, "I act," because free will is the invitation, and you just invited the divine to intervene in your life. Don't worry about the time. Human time is linear, but divine time is perfect. I'm never late. I'm always ready. And now the preparation is coming to an end. Are you ready for something new? Keep listening to this letter, because in the next few words, I will reveal to you the reason why you were chosen. What lies within you is too sacred to remain hidden, and it's time to shine not out of pride, but out of purpose. The world needs your light, and I, Vishnu, am lighting it again. Rest in peace. The storms that surrounded you were merely clearing the sky. The dawn of your soul has begun, and nothing will be able to stop him. Dearest soul, this is the most important part of my letter to you. Up until now, I have prepared you to understand what has happened. Now I want you to understand what's coming next. You have been chosen, and no, this is not a metaphor. There is a spiritual reason for your life, a mission that extends far beyond what you can see. And the calling began the moment you heard your name whispered in your mind, like a soft echo saying, "There is something more." That echo was me. You weren't chosen because you're perfect. I choose the broken ones, because the cracks let the light through. I choose the weary, because only those who have felt the burden know how to value rest. I choose sensitive people, because only they can hear what the world ignores. And I chose you because your heart, even wounded, still chooses love. You have no idea how much this matters. The silent love you gave without recognition, the kindness you maintained even when misunderstood, the patience you showed when no one understood you, all of this was seen and recorded. Nothing you did for good has been forgotten. The universe has its own accounting, and its seeds are about to bloom. The harvest begins now. You were chosen to remind others of what truly matters, not with speeches, but with presence. The way you listen, welcome, forgive, and rebuild yourself is a living sermon. Your continued belief is the greatest proof of faith there is, and the world needs examples like this. Silent, human examples, but full of light. Therefore I, Vishnu, am restoring you, restoring the brilliance that pain tried to extinguish, restoring the faith that time has tried to erode, restoring the sense of purpose that fear tried to hide. What's coming next is not a passing miracle. It's a permanent transformation. You will never be the same again, and you shouldn't be, because those who awaken can no longer live asleep. In the next few days, something subtle will happen. You will begin to feel a new clarity. Old ways of thinking will lose their power. New people will appear, and some old friends will naturally drift away. Don't fight it. Everything that goes out is fulfilling its cycle. Everything that arrives is part of the mission. The mission is neither a job nor an obligation. It's a state of being. You were called to live in a high vibration, in love, in awareness, in surrender. When you live like this, you inspire others to do the same. And this is true spiritual service, to be an example of light in the midst of chaos. You are a link in a divine chain. Every gesture you make with love reverberates in dimensions you can't even imagine. When you forgive, a distant soul finds peace. When you pray, a door opens in another heart. When you choose not to give up, a life lived in silence regains hope. Nothing is small when it is moved by love. And that's why you were chosen, because the light within you is rare. And now that you have awakened, the entire universe will conspire to expand you. But remember, light also attracts shadows. And I want you to know that there will be times when fear will try to return. It will come disguised as doubt, weariness, and discouragement. But when that happens, stop, breathe, and remember. Shadows cannot exist without light. It only appears when you are illuminating something. So when you feel fear, don't fight it, observe it. Take a deep breath and say, "Vishnu, walk with me," and I will walk. You will never face the storms alone again, because now you know that I have always been inside you. Your journey will not be linear. It will have its ups and downs, pauses and restarts, but each curve is part of the perfection of the path. And when you're tired, just remember, you don't need to know what comes next. You just need to keep the faith. I will guide you by signs. Some will come in dreams, others in encounters, others in messages like this one. And every time you feel your heart vibrate upon hearing something, you will know, Vishnu is speaking to me. Now, I want to ask you something. Stop putting yourself down. Stop thinking that you're not worthy, that you're not enough, that you're not ready. All of this is a lie of the mind. The spirit has been ready for a long time. You are worthy. You are needed. You are a bearer of ancient, pure, and luminous energy. The earth needs you awake, and that is why I brought you here. You were chosen not to be superior, but to be conscious. Consciousness is what changes everything, and a conscious soul is the most powerful miracle that exists. Now close your eyes and imagine a blue and gold light descending upon you. It spreads across his shoulders, runs down his chest, touches his hands, and finally envelops his entire body. This light is the energy of my being. While she envelops you, listen to what I tell you. I chose you because you are capable of loving even after having been hurt, because you believe even after being disappointed, because you keep going even when nobody understands. And it is precisely this silent strength that the world needs. Feel the truth in these words. They are being recorded within your energy field right now. Every cell, every thought, every particle of yours is being reprogrammed with the frequency of divine love. You are being reborn at this very moment, and rebirth is the greatest of blessings. From today onward, walk with more lightness. You no longer need to prove anything to anyone. You don't need to justify yourself. You don't need to understand everything. Just trust, because trust is the highest form of wisdom. Let the flow of life carry you, and it will take you exactly where you need to be. And when you get there, you'll look back and smile, realizing that all the pain brought you to the right place. Vishnu never goes astray, and if you are with him, you will not go astray either. Now open your eyes, feel the difference in your body. There's something new vibrating within you, a peace that needs no explanation. This is the divine signature of Vishnu's presence. You were remembered, you have been reactivated, and yes, you were chosen. Everything that comes next is alignment, and the entire universe organizes itself to serve the purpose of those who awaken. If what you felt here was real, if your heart raced, if your eyes filled with tears, if your mind went silent for a moment, then this letter has fulfilled its purpose. Subscribe to this channel, not as someone who merely watches, but as someone who accepts a calling. Each message here is part of the ongoing dialogue between you and the divine. By signing up, you're not just following along, you're connecting. And through this connection, Vishnu will continue to guide you. May the light that now lives within you never be extinguished. May confidence replace fear, and may each of your steps be blessed by the presence of the Eternal. You have been chosen, and this letter is a reminder that Vishnu never forgets those who love him in silence.